You know what time it is. It's Top Plays time. With me, the 2K MC. I know.
The commute in full swing is now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Barton in at the 3. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Chris is out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. Millsap kicks to Jokic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And like the initiative there, Jokic seen an opportunity to get inside and just attack it.
Here's Curry. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Murray. Here's Jokic. Draymond Green with the rebound. And it's the Warriors' ball.
And last season, a tough one for Draymond. Suffered a series of injuries, and no one hates to lose more than that guy.
Yeah, and even when he did play, because his teammates were around, he was exposed at some points, and he was frustrated much of the time. But that's in the past. Who cares about that? Now, he's right back to competing.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And Millsap slams it in.
How many times have we seen Millsap throw it down? We've known about his leaping ability for years.
Wiggins passes to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Chris kicks to Green. Curry on the wing. He gets that one. Curry's got 6.
Oh, under intense defensive pressure, Steph rises above.
Barton outside. Jokic inside. Working on Chris.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
And Thompson throws it down.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Chris in the post. Jokic defending.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Millsap kicks to Barton. 6 on the shot clock. Jokic with the bucket. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard.
Oh, that was something else.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Now here is Harris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Curry outside. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 9. 59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It's stolen by Green. From past the arc. That one doesn't drop. Now Denver takes it the other way. Harris with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
This is what makes Curry special on the offensive end, the ability to create for himself and others at the highest level of the game.
Harris outside. Thompson against Barton. It's stolen by Green. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Chris. Second shot opportunity. They get the rebound. And finally they hit one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Green dishes to Curry. Back to Green. He gets it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick.
Oh, my wife, for sure. Yeah.
Sounds like he's got a good team, both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career, but you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
We've got Eric Pascal. Wiggins is out there with Looney. And it's Poole in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Golden State on D. Porter passes to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Craig kicks to Morris, and Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Craig. Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets.
I love when guys are alert and aware on doing great job to prevent the entry pass.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, the defender quite often overreacts to Thompson's moves. And you know what? That sends him to the line because he's just lethal there.
And so Thompson nails both of them. And we hear a player's attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, Clay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the 3rd day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year. But the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Tipped away. It's stolen by Curry.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Oh, I love seeing Curry come up with steals like this, using his quickness to his advantage.
Plumlee against Curry. Craig passes to Porter. Three-pointer. Craig can't get it to go. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Stolen. Now the Warriors moving it up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons,
right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Jeremy Grant. Martin comes in for Michael Porter. Gary Harris, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's Jamal Murray in for Monte Morris. Back to Harris. Green with the block.
And good anticipation by Draymond. I mean, he always gets in position for these clean swats like this one.
Here's Curry with the three. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Harris. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Millsap finds Barton, and Barton throws it down.
And Millsap is a team player, someone who is very willing to make the right pass to an open teammate.
Here's Green. And foul on the shot, he'll shoot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
I love the explosive energy of Green. A great competitor. He takes pride in dominating his opponent.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the second free throw, good.
Underrated coming into the league and underestimated. Millsap doesn't have any doubters anymore.
Here's Curry with the 3. No good that time. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Chris can't hit.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And that's an intentional foul. And after establishing himself as a key player in Denver, Gary Harris has played, trailing off the last couple seasons. Greg, what's your read there?
I really feel like, Kevin, injuries have played a part, an extended cold streak, but the Nuggets didn't lose faith. He helped build their success over the years, and they consider him a key piece moving forward as well.
Millsap passes to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
They've got an effective passing big man in Millsap. He does a lot for their chemistry.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The Nuggets leading by 6. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Inside, Jokic. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead. Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
And an intentional foul right there.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And so Murray nails both of them.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Barton dishes to Millsap. And that one, good. Millsap's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was all Paul Millsap in the first quarter. He had 11 points, 5 assists. And that...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Paul Millsap has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
He was very creative in how he orchestrated the offense.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Nuggets, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. And it's Jokic in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
For 3, Millsap. The Warriors pull it in. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock get under 10 seconds from here on out.
Oh, man, on the fast break, Curry's not only a prolific scorer, he's an efficient scorer as well.
To the middle, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Wiggins finds Chris outside Curry. Outside Green from deep. Rebound by Murray.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
The kick out to Barton. Harris outside. And he banks in the layup. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
It's Curry outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And the Warriors making a change here. Smailagic is checked in. Morris outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Warriors trail by 11. Here's Curry with the 3. The shot, no good. And it's Denver the other way. Here's Morris. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 7 points. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The Nuggets have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Golden State moving it around. Toscano misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Craig passes to Morris. Here's Craig. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Nuggets leading by 12. Porter finds Grant, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Woo, he is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Offensive rebound, Looney, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. .104 left to play in the third. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Thompson.
And now he's starting to do good work beyond the arc. I mean, he had a drive first half, but now they're falling.
To the left side wing. Haskell with the steal. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw good. Porter.
And the ceiling so high for Porter. A versatile, effective forward who does so many things well.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. Millsap comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Murray subbed in for Monte Morris. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Curry.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
Murray finds Millsap, and the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Curry outside, but they recover it. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And here's the fast break. Millsap leading the way. And Millsap snaps it in.
Appreciate the hustle from Millsap there. Leaking out well and getting to the right spot.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Marquise Chris is out there with Eric Pascal. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Toscano in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors.
It's hard to believe that some teams passed on Curry in the 2009 draft. I mean, this guy is the total package. He has a winner's mentality.
Here's Pascal. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. It's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
There's Green with the 3. Denver grabs the miss. Barton's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Millsap. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Green finds Curry. No good on the shot. Good defense by Jokic. Millsap passes to Barton. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And Millsap slams it in.
And sometimes it just seems like Millsap can't miss. The size, the mobility, the quick thinking, this is how he can take over games.
Pascal's shot is off.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
It's stolen by Green, and pushing it up is Golden State Warriors again in transition. And Wiggins throws it down.
That's a feed that Green makes look way easier than it is. You got to have amazing vision to make that pass.
Here's Murray. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 5 assists in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Lets the 3 fly, and it's Jamal Murray with the 3. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
Have to respect the range of Murray. He just nails shots from this distance.
Pascal over to the wing. A 3 ball. Wide open. And it's good off the back rim and in. Pascal's got 4 points in the quarter. The Nuggets leading by 13. Now the pass to Murray. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Jokic finds Murray. Back to Jokic. It's Barton on the wing, and he commits the intentional foul. Some changes for Golden State. Smailagic is checked in, and it's Klay Thompson in for Eric Pascal. Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Thompson against Harris. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Denver.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Paul Millsap.
Oh, he was the alpha dog out there tonight. Totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one to dictate the action.
And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
And the Warriors making a change here. Chris is checked in. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Cans it from downtown.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
You love the vision from Thompson. I mean, when you've been surrounded by superstars, you learn to keep your eyes up.
And there's Porter on the assist by Millsap. And the Nuggets lead by 18.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort. That's a nice defensive effort. Sticking right up on them. I mean, affecting the shot.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. "17 seconds left in the game. Bowman passes to Lee. Here's Bowman, covered by Morris. Pass to Looney to the right side. No good there. And so it's Denver taking care of business. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
I know you're fired up for this week's edition, and I am too. Show me some top play. Tipping off with kinfolks. On fire in Pro-Am, and they've got an appetite. An appetite for not one, not two, but 3 defenders. Cooking up the big-time top play.
And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into...
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Young in at the 1. And for Denver, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Barton in at the small forward position.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here is Young. Offline with his 3.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also, possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
And for Jokic, a slow start to last season, came in heavy, lost over 20 pounds as he played his way into shape, and boy, did he come on strong down the stretch.
Knocked away, stolen by Collins. Young against Harris. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is never going to be the most explosive athlete, but some have questioned his conditioning, even his motor. What do you see?
I mean, the crazy thing is, even with those questions, he regularly puts up box scores we haven't seen in half a century. But to win it all, you've got to leave no stone unturned, and I think for a young player, he's got to make more of a commitment to his body, and I think we will see that in time.
Nice move. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Harris.
Smart play call. Paul Millsap deadly once he gets the ball inside.
Here's Herter, guarded by Harris, and out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. The Nuggets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Jokic inside. Young's there, and it's Jokic missing.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Okay, incredible body control, the will to complete the play. Young with the potential and one.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Here's Hunter. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Barton passes to Murray. The feed to Millsap. Back to Jokic. Millsap left side. Murray kicks to Millsap. Just 4 to shoot. Stolen by Collins. Floats it up for Young. Passes it to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Good ball handler and passer. You love to see Hunter on the finishing end of these plays.
Harris drives in. It's stolen by Capella. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Murray. They need this, and Jokic slams it in.
And like the initiative there, Jokic seen an opportunity to get inside and just attack it.
Young, no good. For Denver, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Murray, the pass to Millsap. Young with the steal. Down low. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You can see Kevin Huerter's been working on this, taking contact and completing the play.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Capella. Jones comes in for John Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Teagan for Young. Now here's Porter. Kicks it to Plumlee. Back to Porter. No one near him. That shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Huerter passes to Jones. The Hawks working the ball around. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And right there you see Huerter's instincts for the game, especially at the offensive end.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Craig. And Jones pulls it down. And here we go again. Atlanta on the break. Out left to the wing. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
There's Porter with the three. Hits it from three-point range.
Just so smooth pulling up there off the dribble. Porter terrific at being unpredictable and knowing when to take that shot.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks lead by 2. And we caught up before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a
selfless. I mean, you need to
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Jeremy Grant is out there with Plumlee. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Craig in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. To the inside. Grant outside. Pass to Craig. Poked away. Plumlee in the high post. The pass to Craig. Lets it go from deep. Hits a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Plumlee's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Dedmon kicks to Teague. From beyond the arc and then some. Teague's got his first 3 points of the game.
If you give Teague enough room out there beyond the arc, he won't hesitate to make you pay.
Rebounded by the Hawks.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. Millsap comes in for Grant. Harris has checked in for Michael Porter. And it's Jamal Murray in for Morris. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket for Murray.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Young, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Harris inside. Pass to Jokic. And here comes the break. Now, here's Hunter, guarded by Harris. Collins against Millsap. The putback. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Bembry. He's covered by Murray. No good that time. And the Nuggets going the other way. Here's Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Harris has got his first points of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Murray against Young. Passes to Fernando. Right wing. Now, here's Hunter. Guarded closely. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
In the corner, it's Harris. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. Millsap with it. Just 3 to shoot. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And some good action through the first.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And this Hawks team still learning on the fly. Learning on the fly. And that'll about
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Harris finds Murray. Baseline jumper. Harris misses. The Hawks leading by 6. Lobbed up there for Collins and stolen by Harris. And there's the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
Here's Hunter. Lays it up off the glass. Hunter's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates. And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. It's all the power on that throwdown.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
Barton kicks to Murray. The kick out to Barton. Back to Murray. Over Hunter. Murray, no good.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Harris finds Jokic. Back to Harris. Down low. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Jokic.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
Capella, and foul on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it, to double checking, and the game continues on.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Herter, covered by Morris. Here's Capella, and Grant sends it back. Porter dishes to Morris. Pass to Porter. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Reddish. And it's good, 2 points. Reddish has got his first basket of the night.
Solid transition play from Cam Reddish, working hard to make an impact.
Here's Morris. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The Hawks leading by 3. Teague kicks to Reddish. Back to Teague. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Here's Capella. And no good that time. Plumlee with some nice D. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Passes it to Plumlee. For Denver, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And he can't get the first one. Atlanta making a switch here. Collins is checked in, and he's good on the second. 55 seconds left in the third. Teague surveying the D. There's the triple. Barton with the rebound. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Morris with the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Reddish. Here's Herter, covered by Morris. Kicks it to Collins. Teague, the pass to Reddish. Shot clock at 5. Teague against Barton. Teague dishes to Jones. Back to Teague. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Whoops, they pick off the pass. It's all tied in Denver. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Then there's Murray. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Craig in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. The Hawks shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Here's Hunter. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Second chance shot. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Gary Harris is checked in for Porter.
Some players drift in and out of the action. Trey, he's always right in the middle of things.
Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. From deep. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Jokic misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. The Hawks leading by 6. Young is double. And the pass to Bembry. 3-pointer on the way. And that one is off. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Harris kicks to Millsap. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 7th assist in the game.
A rugged finish from Millsap, undeterred by the defense.
Here's Bembry, guarded by Harris. Capella, the pass to Bembry. The kick out to Young. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Denver making a switch here. Barton is checked in. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter comes in for DeAndre Bembry. Barton passes to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Young finds Capella. The kick out to Young. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Barton passes to Harris. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Outside Millsap. Jokic inside. Capella covering. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
a nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
And Jokic drops them both.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. 4-point game. Pass to Dedmon. Here's Herter. Hawks passing it around. Young with no one around. Off target with his three. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. Now here's Murray. He's covered closely, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there, doing everything he can to rally his team.
Here's Young. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Denver's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Passes to Jokic. Back to Barton. Now here's Jokic. Capella covering. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
And Jokic drops them both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a 1-possession ball game.
To the paint, Jokic with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Harris with the ball. The score now all even.
That's what you expect from Paul Millsap, delivering with the big shot.
Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jokic. He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Stolen by Collins. Now the Hawks moving it the other way.
Big time opportunity for Kevin, and he does not disappoint. Wow.
1:14 left to play here in the 4th. Barton kicks to Millsap. Outside for Murray, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Atlanta leading by 4. Young looking it over. 52 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Pass to Herter. This is to Young. From deep 3-point range. And no good. And Denver the other way now. Barton outside. The Nuggets with another miss. Feeds it to Young. There's the pass to Capella. He can't get that one. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend. That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Hunter dishes to Young. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. Just 2 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging
performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
can we just refer to them as the Purple People Eater from now on? Moving on to Ben Carlisle's 7. Tight game late, and they're pushing the ball on the break. Sees the defender in the way, so they just jump right over him. Flight Ben cleared for takeoff. But seriously, what was the defense doing?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. Our setting tonight. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Chris in at the center. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the point. To the middle, outside for Curry. Green passes to Chris. And that was, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Capella finds Young. Puts up a 3. Drops in the tray.
That's Young's favorite shot right there. A lights-out long-distance sniper with unlimited range. And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in, as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young, and he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
To the inside, here's Capella. Drops in the layup for 2. Capella's got his second bucket of the night. Right, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their #1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Young. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Can't hit that one.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Chris gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's just working for the better shot. We always talk about in the NBA, good to great, great possession there.
Herter passes to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Capella kicks to Young. From deep. Warriors with the rebound.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Young drives in, and good that time. Young's got 5.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, But if you look at the two teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the two teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the three and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. That one goes in. He has 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wiggins passes to Thompson. And here's Chris. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
He made a great decision there to push the basketball up. Excellent teamwork.
Warriors trail by 5. Here's Thompson, and Capella sends it back. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And the Hawks making a change here. Reddish is checked in. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Poole, and Capella sends it back. It's deflected. Back to Young. Pass to Capella, and Looney sends it back.
Looney's starting to play a little bit angry right now, and that's helping this defense be more aggressive.
And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 8.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Wiggins surveying the floor. And they pick up 2.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Down low, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true, but also give him credit for being unselfish.
Wiggins with it. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Hawks lead by 7. 2K Sport. And earlier we spoke with Klay Thompson about the value of...
Realize how easy it is to get looks from him.
Greg, you think about the championships they've won together. Incredible connection between these two.
Yeah, I mean, they have different styles, play different positions, but both are tough, competitive, and step up when it matters most.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
You've got Reddish. Jones is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Bembry in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively. If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Atlanta leading by 9.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Here's Bembry. No good on the 3. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. He gets it in there.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Bembry kicks to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. And Wiggins throws it down.
Well, Looney knows his role. Good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Jones, the pass to Reddish. Young with no one around. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and try to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Haskell's shot is off.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
So for the Hawks, Wayne Dedman comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Teague in for Trae Young. Then for the Warriors, Smailagic is checked in, and it's Thompson in for Wiggins. Here's Bembry, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Outside for Curry. Out to the right wing. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul. The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. Atlanta on D. Curry can't get it to go. Curry against Teague. Here's Dedman. Back to Teague. Pass to Reddish. Three-pointer. That shot off. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Goes up. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Now that's just called working within the offense as Thompson, unwilling to settle for a shot, has good vision, and then sees the open man.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Knocked away. Reddish kicks to Dedman. Shoots. Bembry misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Green passes to Smailagic. Curry on the wing. Teague covering. Curry's shot is off.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Teague kicks to Reddish. Back to Teague. On the wing, Jones. Outside Teague. 6 on the shot clock. Bucket is good. 44 seconds left to play in the first half. Green, the pass to Smailagic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Smailagic has got his first 2 points of the night. The Hawks leading by 9. Outside Teague. Back to Jones. Inside. Here's Pascal for 3. It's Dedman with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Bembry, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Out to Thompson. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. Clint Capella had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 3 block shots, and 6.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumper.
So many things that you could check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the base. It's great footwork. You square up. You got a quick release, and you got to follow through. It really is something to watch.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Wiggins, and it's Chris in at the 5 spot.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
Curry against Young. Fires for 3. Curry can't get it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone.
Well, any shot seems to be a high percentage shot for one Steph Curry, especially from that area on the floor.
Passes it to Hunter. To the paint. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Thompson outside. Golden State moving it around. Curry finds Thompson. Curry is inside. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. The Hawks leading by 11. Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got his second basket of the night.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Thompson for 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Young looking it over. Collins passes to Capella. To the inside. Just 5 on the clock.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
Here's Wiggins. A beautiful reverse layup. Wiggins has got 8. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Now, Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude and he plays with force. But his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Capella dishes to Young. Off target from three-point range. Wiggins kicks to Curry. Inside. They kick it out to Green. Shoots the 3. Curry can't get it to go. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Back to Capella. And there's the pass to Hunter. Young in the corner. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Pass to Thompson. Fires from deep. That one's not going to go. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've had such great ball movement. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard, put the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Teague out there with Bembury. Then it's Reddish. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Fernando in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
A terrific combo guard. Some people are comparing Poole's style to that of C.J. McCollum's.
I don't know if it's that similar, maybe stylistically, but CJ's size and his control are something that right now I guarantee you Jordan Poole would love to adopt in his game. Well, from the D-League to dominating defensively, Dwayne Dedmon hustling around.
Curry kicks to Thompson. From deep. Fernando pulls it in.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Here's Fernando. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Warriors trail by 12. Wiggins drives in, and the shot goes in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Teague the pass to Dedmon. The Warriors pull it in. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Curry kicks to Wiggins. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Pass to Fernando. Here's Bembury. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. John Collins comes in for Bruno Fernando. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And Trae Young subbed in for Teague. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Out to Thompson. But Trae. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight. Atlanta leading by 10. To the middle. And that one's good. Hunter.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
Passes it to Thompson. That one, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Curry against Young. Now the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Shoots over Curry. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Curry finds Chris. And Chris throws it down.
Now Marquise Chris can get up off that floor. Wow.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Down low. Here's Capella. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, ouch. Here's Chris. And Capella sends it back. And here's Young from the arc. Drills it from outside. Young's got 11 in the second half.
Difficult to try to stick with Trae Young, especially when he's rising up there.
Chris, the second chance points on the tip in.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Hawks passing it around. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Marquise Chris has potential oozing from his fingertips. So exciting and so athletic at that 4 spot.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bembry. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Huerter passes to Young. He's got a clear path. Thompson inside the line. No good off the back of the rim. The Hawks leading by 10. And stolen by Chris. Here's Curry. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Well, it's kind of unfair. If you're that great a shooter from distance like Steph is, and then you combine with how great he is around the basket, hard to handle.
Young dishes to Hunter. Here's Huerter. He's covered by Thompson. From outside the arc. Kept alive. Capella. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation. Always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Yeah, easy call.
It's the first that brings them to within 10. Both shots good from the stripe. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Right side, Collins. Pass to Hunter. Here's Huerter. 5 on the clock. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
From deep 3-point range, and the miss. And so Atlanta takes this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
defenders playing him tight, and they look trapped. But wait, pulls off the Houdini act to escape the coverage and throw down the wicked slam. Dang, Johnny boy, where'd you learn to play ball like that?
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting five. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our now Golden State's starting five. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Marquise Chris is out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. And for the Nuggets, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. The backcourt is Murray and Harris, and it's Barton in at the 3 spot. And stolen by Wiggins. Curry against Murray. Here's Chris, and Chris throws it down.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
Murray, the pass to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And Chris throws it down.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer. And coming into Golden State last year, Chris had a bit of a resurgence.
Oh, yeah. Averaged more points and rebounds than any other time in his career. Excellent shot selection. I mean, he shot over 54% from the field. He's hoping he's found something that he can build on. He's hoping he's found a home. That's a shot that Curry can make in his sleep. Amazing how smooth he is from distance.
Murray surveying the D. Wiggins against Barton. To the inside, and stolen by Wiggins. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Jokic high post. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Inside, Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 5 now.
I like seeing that kind of sharp passing. Thompson, making sure they get the best shot possible.
Martin in the corner. Back to Murray. Over to the wing. Here's Jokic. And another miss by Denver. The Warriors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Wiggins. That's tipped. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Jokic finds Millsap. Back to Jokic. Wide open look here for Murray. No good with the triple. The Warriors shooting it from their comfort zone so far. In this one, 57% from the field. Here's Wiggins. Pass to Green. It's stolen by Harris. Murray outside. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And when Jokic drives, he's like a freight train with that great physical ability, able to kind of push the defense wherever he wants them to go.
Chris can't hit. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. To the middle, here's Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
How many times have we seen Millsap throw it down? We've known about his leaping ability for years.
Thompson with it. He's picked up by Millsap. And Thompson kicks to Curry. For the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. 8 points for him. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that.
And so invaluable to your offense to have somebody like Klay Thompson spacing the floor.
I've said it, and I'll keep saying it. The most underrated player in the league. Shooting 42% from beyond the arc for his career now. But what's amazing is in 8 full years, he's never shot below 40 from 3 in one single season. And he'll lock you down on D. Few players, if any, can claim that.
Now, here's Thompson. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Clock at 6. Right at the free throw line. For 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Back to Porter. Will it go? To the wing right side. Pass to Plumlee. Grant outside. They get a hand on it. And it's the Warriors on the break. Jumps up. The layup off target. And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And for anyone who thinks this game isn't about hard work.
Can't tell how many shots I've taken.
And as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a family of great shooters. It's in the blood.
But as you said, it's about the work. NBA players have had tons of kids. Most don't make it in this league. Steph is on his way to being one of the best to ever grace the hardwood.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
Grant is out there at Plumlee. Then there's Monte Morris. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Craig in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
And the dunk by Grant.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Tips it, but no good. Right side, Porter. Stolen by Thompson. Curry outside. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
How about Curry? Just a great feel for scoring in transition.
Craig passes to Porter. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul for the Nuggets. Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. Millsap comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Murray subbed in for Morris. Golden State also making some changes. Smailagic is checked in. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Thompson.
You can learn a lot by watching him operating their offense.
Back to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. He can't get it to go. Now Denver takes it the other way. Craig passes to Murray. Millsap at the elbow. To the paint. And stolen by Wiggins. 3-on-3. Here's Curry. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 4.
And given his style, it feels like Curry could play as long as he wants.
Why not? The thing you never lose is your jump shot. Plus, Steph, he can beat you with instinct, awareness, rather than relying on his explosive athleticism. And if his team keeps their offensive style of play, he can play for forever.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
And it's Millsap with the ball for Denver. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Murray outside. And Jokic throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Curry with the 3. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
On the wing, Porter. A different look for Denver. Will Barton comes in for Porter. And Harris subbed in for Torrey Craig. 1:19 left in the first half. Back to Jokic. Lets it go with a 3. That shot no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. To the inside, Green. And it's Green with the jam.
That's just tenacity, you know. Every night, Draymond's going to give it everything he's got.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Wiggins dishes to Green. Out to the right wing. Nobody near Pascal. And a miss there on the triple. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Barton in the corner. The pass to Jokic. Dishes it to Millsap. Back to Jokic. And he gets the bucket. 24 seconds left in the first half of the game. Right wing. Pass to Green. Denver grabs the miss. Millsap's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Jokic. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists. Jokic has got 16 points.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoy some incredible work in this one by Nikola Jokic. He had 16 points. And that'll...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers. In the backcourt, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green, and it's Chris in at the 5, home in the paint.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcomed with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. And the wide open shot from Green. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist from Green. Curry's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Warriors. The Nuggets trail by 3, stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Curry running it up the court.
I mean, he's a former NBA scoring champion. Curry just shows us why. It's a terrific night for him.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. To the wing on the left. Pass to Millsap. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Verticality gives Wiggins the upper hand, almost unstoppable once he's midair.
It's Jokic top of the key. The Nuggets moving the ball around. to halt the run. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Murray outside. Jokic on top. On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Thompson. 6 to shoot. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Plumlee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Monte Morris comes in for Jamal Murray. The Warriors also with a sub. Looney's checked in. And that one's good. Barton.
I mean, shades of Vlade Divac there. Jokic is one of the best passing bigs playing in the game today.
And it goes down 2 points. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
To the middle, here's Morris. To the wing right side. It's Barton with the drive, and Barton throws it down.
He's the one trying to keep them in this game. A tremendous individual effort.
The feed to Wiggins. Out to Thompson. There's the 3. Curry can't get it to go.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Jokic. Michael Porter comes in for Barton. And it's Torrey Craig in for Gary Harris.
No easy shots when Looney's on you. That 7'4" wingspan. Whew.
Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And Plumlee kicks to Porter. Back to Plumlee. Grant at the elbow. Inside. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Plumlee.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Passes it to Poole. Wiggins outside. The pass to Looney. Here's Poole. Takes a 3. Plumlee with the rebound. 19 seconds left here in the third quarter. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. Really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
Stolen by Grant. Here's Craig. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
It's stolen by Curry. The shot missing. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Nuggets lead by 1. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Plumlee. Grant is out there with Porter. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Craig in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Curry with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And
after a sensational first half from beyond the arc, he's not slowing down here in the second. That's his third three-pointer since halftime.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Tries a three. Warriors getting another chance here. Goes back up. Chris can't hit. Denver leading by 4. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Grant the pass to Morris. There's the dish to Porter. Denver passing it around. Clock at 4. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy passes like this.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Back to Porter. All sorts of time. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Curry wide open. Misses off the right iron. Denver in the lead. Left side, Porter. Craig kicks to Morris. Now here's Plumlee. Covered by Chris. Porter passes to Plumlee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Grant. Will Barton comes in for Michael Porter. Gary Harris is checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's Jamal Murray in for Monte Morris. Eric Paschal, he's checked in for Golden State.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw good from Barton. Paul Millsap is checked in for Plumlee.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Barton. Warriors trail by 5. Curry dishes to Thompson. Fires the 3. Curry's shot is off. Nuggets have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. And here's Harris from the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. Don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
On the wing, Wiggins. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Denver. They're on a 12-4 run. In the corner, it's Harris. Barton passes to Millsap. On the wing, Harris. It's Jokic, top of the key. Barton kicks to Jokic. Over Wiggins. Jokic, no good. Warriors trail by 8, and even 3-on-3 break. On its way from Curry for 2. That one off the back iron and out. Down low, Harris dishes to Murray. Pass to Harris. At the elbow, Jokic. Out to Harris. Back to Jokic. Launches it. The Warriors pull it in. To the paint, all alone. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Millsap has the open look. Denver the rebound. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got the lead up to 8 now for the Nuggets.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harris outside. Here's Murray. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And now it's a 10-point Denver lead.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
So the Nuggets win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Last but not least, let's go to extra video. Looking for some points on the break, and they execute the give and go to perfection. A no-look alley-oop to a one-handed throwdown? What kind of supplements are they taking? Whatever it is, I want some.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Murray in at the 1. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. Jokic kicks to Barton. And Jokic throws it down.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
And drafted with the 41st pick back in 2014. How about this? Jokic, the definition of a sleeper pick. He was actually asleep when the Nuggets drafted him.
The story goes on that his brother called him up trying to congratulate him, and Nico hung up in his face. How about that? Didn't hear the news until the next morning. He certainly has a different way of going about things, but there's no denying he's got a lot of game, and it's fun to watch. I like the competitive juice of Gary Harris. He wants to win every game, and he plays for his team at a high level.
And Harris drops them both. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Now, here is Young. Jokic grabs the miss.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Millsap kicks to Harris. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Millsap. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself there.
In the corner, Collins with it. And finished off by Collins.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Herter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Here's Millsap. Up and in on the layup. Millsap's got his second basket.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Young against Murray. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Pretty cool to see Millsap turn shots back. I mean, he's a mobile, athletic big man who is taking pride in his defensive work.
Now here's Barton. Murray, the pass to Millsap. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Jones checked in for Capella. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bembry's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Teague in for Trae Young. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Millsap. Michael Porter comes in for Will Barton. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Harris. And Monte Morris subbed in for Murray.
Terrific awareness from the savvy point guard. Jeff Teague is excellent at getting the ball to the open man.
Craig passes to Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Got a hand on it. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Reddish. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Atlanta. Bruno Fernando comes in for Collins. Grant dishes to Plumlee. Tries again. Back to Grant. Porter with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul. Here is Porter. No points in the game yet for him. Out left to the wing. Pass to Plumlee. Clock at 6. Makes it off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside Teague. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shots good by Dedmon.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Porter. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
Craig passes to Plumlee.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. There's the steal. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. And here we go. And the shot goes down.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively. Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Here's Teague, and it's slammed in by Teague.
And Teague is kind of sneaky with his vertical, guys. I wouldn't call it great, but it's certainly better than average, and he'll fly high on occasion to jam whenever he gets the chance.
We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who just...
The mentality of how we play, how we move the ball.
Greg sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again, but Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
So on the floor for Denver, Zamp and Plumlee are playing up front. Monte Morris is out there with Murray, and it's Barton in at the 3 spot. Plumlee's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Herter. It's deflected. And here's the fast break. Millsap leading the way. Uncovered. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Millsap's got 6 points.
Decisive on the catch-and-shoot jumper from Millsap. He's not going to let that opportunity go to waste. Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
Now here's Barton. Millsap misses, and the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon, and Jones subbed in for Bruno Fernando. Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, it clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy, and yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
For 3, Murray. Harris drives in. Back to Murray. The pass to Jokic, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Hawks leading. Young inside. He's covered by Murray, and the dunk by Capella.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Murray against Young. Outside for Millsap. For 3, Murray. They get it back, and it's Millsap with the extra effort.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Here's Herter. Launches a 3. Barton with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Shot clock at 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Young for 3. That shot off. Now Denver takes it the other way. Murray kicks to Barton. Pulls up for 3. Murray, no good. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Herter, guarded by Harris. And Herter gets it to go. Craig, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Millsap dishes to Barton. Pass to Jokic. Harris inside the line. Rebound by the Hawks.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free. The 6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
Harris drives in. Jokic and Jones sends it back.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's Herter. Jokic grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Millsap. 12 points for him. And Jones sends it back. 6 on the shot clock. Barton passes to Jokic. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Jokic has got 6 points.
When you let Jokic get comfortable, it's a wrap. It's all over. He's a skilled scorer on the interior.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Hawks.
Solid there, just recognizing when to drive. When Young has some wiggle room, he sees it.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Beth. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the opening. And that should...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Paul Millsap has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade. for the second half of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the point.
Well, I like the way Millsap is always ready to be aggressive offensively. I mean, if he has daylight and he's got a good look, he doesn't hesitate.
A self-described country boy from the town of Sombor, Serbia, Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. From stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
Young drives in. Count that one. Young's got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Murray kicks to Millsap. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Clint Capella. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Andre Bembry's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Teague in for Young. Teague can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 4. Right side Millsap. Collins with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Bembry misses. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And stolen by Dedmon. Here's Reddish. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I'd go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Atlanta making a switch here. Fernando's checked in.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Outside Teague. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Hey, Teague's not a big guy, but he's not really pint-sized. Nonetheless, impressive work for the little fella to get it done inside.
Reddish kicks to Dedmon. Passes it to the Bembry. Takes the 3. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets trail by 6. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. A putback. Reddish grabs the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Plumlee with the steal. Here's Craig. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Grant the pass to Plumlee. Here's Craig. Denver the rebound. Out to Morris. Here's Craig. Plumlee to the inside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
To the middle. Here's Dedmon. And he converts the layup. Dedmon's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Now here's Porter. Defense right on him. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. The Hawks leading by 6.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Fernando. 6 points for him. He doesn't hit that one. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. Craig kicks to Morris. He feeds it to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Teague against Morris, and he gets contact. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Harris, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
An aggressive offensive player. When Harris has a quality look inside, he takes advantage of it.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Hawks lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So on the floor for Denver, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Dismissed. Cloak loose. Left side, Harris. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Here's Murray. Count the bucket. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, Lloyd Pierce talked with his team during that last time out, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Inside, here's Herter, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
He was all alone on that one. And it's 8 points for Jokic.
Jokic has such nice instincts for a big guy. Knows exactly when to shoot off the catch.
Collins, good.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Jokic. Another miss by Jokic.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And here they go. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Murray, no good. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a three-point game.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Barton kicks to Jokic. Harris outside. Back to Jokic. 5 to shoot. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
And that one drops for him.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Here's Millsap. Back to Jokic. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That's on Clint Capella.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
Reddish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Denver also making a switch. Porter's checked in.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Young. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Pass to Murray. Porter kicks to Murray. Now here's Millsap. Defense is right there. Knocks it loose. Denver passing it around. Here's Jokic. Got a piece of it. Reddish the pass to Young. Here's Reddish. Guarded by Harris. Murray against Young. They get it back. And there's the pass to Herter. It's Young on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. And it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
The first thing that jumps out at you about Young, that seemingly limitless shooting range and the spacing that affords for this offense.
From downtown, Atlanta gets it back in a new 14.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
To the inside. Collins kicks to Reddish. Down low. Here's Herter. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 6. It's good from long range. Young's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, here is Young. A 3-ball. Capella. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic kicks to Harris. There's the triple. The shot will not fall. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
Now, vote for your top play of the week. And I know you want your highlights to be featured in a future episode, so make sure to submit your best plays to social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. It's
for the land of the...
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Chris in at the 5 spot.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others. Catching the defender out of position, DeAndre Hunter, he can score at all 3 levels.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. 4-point game. The pass to Green. Chris with it. Capella's there. That's tipped. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Here's Herter. And a miss there on the triple. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. The shot by Curry, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Thompson passes to Chris. Right side Curry. Thompson outside. Golden State moving the ball around. And it's Thompson with the jam.
The reach and vertical of Thompson on full display with the rim rocking dunks.
Young inside. Working on Chris. Young's shot is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Thompson for the triple. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
A tough play to defend. Clay gets rid of the ball as quickly as anyone.
Again, Young missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
9 feet out. And it's Wiggins missing. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. A nice shot by Young.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Chris throws it down. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Damian Jones is checked in for Clint Capella. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bembry's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Teagan for Trae Young. Pass to Bembry. Now the feed to Jones. Crafty move. No good. Shot missing. Wiggins with some nice D. Warriors trail by 5. Stolen by Collins. To the paint. It's tipped. And stolen by Wiggins. And there's the foul to try to stop the break. And that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up. And they'll retain possession. The Warriors shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And because of the versatility, Pascal is a guy you can kind of plug into almost any lineup.
Has just enough length, GA, and strength and skill in shooting. Doesn't stand out in one area, but as a whole, he's a difference maker at both ends.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Collins. The Hawks leading by 3. T kicks to Bembry. Passes to Dedmon. Reddish with the ball. Here's Bembry. Back to Jones. Good on the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Poole the pass to Wiggins. Here's Toscano. 41 seconds left here in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Smilagic is checked in. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 3-point lead. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bembry. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
Another shot. Smilagic passes to Wiggins. Lays it up off the glass.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Here's Fernando. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The Hawks on top, leading by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the court for Atlanta, you've got Reddish. Bembry out there with Teague. Then it's Jones. And it's Fernando in at the 4 spot.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
The Hawks leading by 5. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Reddish has got his first points of the night.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Poole. Pass to Smilagic. It's stolen by Jones. It's tipped. Here's Toscano. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Wiggins surveying the floor. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Taking it to the D. When Wiggins is forcing the issue, he shows why he went first overall.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Teague for 3. Atlanta again missing. Warriors trail by 5. Green dishes to Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good on the triple. Thompson's got 8 points.
Impressive work from Thompson. Hard for the defense to react on the catch and shoot.
And it's slammed in by Jones.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Last season, Damian Jones getting ample chances to show what he could do. Not a huge quantity guy, but boy, he made the most of his touches.
You know, Damian Jones, he makes about 2/3 of his shots for his career. He knows what it's about, and that's finishing at the rim. A bit of an old school center in that regard. He lives at the rim on both ends.
Here's Bembry. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. He has 6.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Golden State moving the ball around. Now Thompson. He's got 8. Swiped away. One-on-one fast break. Throws it up high. Bembry misses.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
The finish. Teague can't hit.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
It's deflected. Pushing it up. He shoots again. Fernando, the pass to Jones. Teague against Curry. The 3. Atlanta again missing.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Kicks to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. And Jones pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Smailagic. That's tipped. Fast break, the Hawks. Curry with the steal. Here's Smailagic. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Thompson passes to Curry. Now, here's Reddish. Here's the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Smailagic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And stolen by Jeff Teague. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And Green slams it in.
Just another thing to love about Draymond's game. He runs the floor with a fury.
And Teague, here we go. Jones kicks to Teague. Banked in off the glass. Teague's got his first points of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Thompson looking for an opening. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point. And that does it for our half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Looney out there with Chris. Then it's Eric Castro. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Bowman in at the point. Young outside. Now here's Hunter. Defended by Pascal. Hunter dishes to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a deep 3 from Young. No good on that one. The Warriors go the other way with it.
And drafted 8th overall back in 2016. Chris played with 4 different teams in his first 4 years.
He came into this league, GA, with a raw skill set, without a defined role. but the physical ability, we know it's there. He's still very young and still has a lot of room to grow. I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And Capella sends it back. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Thompson with the bucket.
Easy to see why Thompson is an all-star caliber player. Phenomenal at getting shots to go despite contact.
And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Bowman passes to Chris. And Chris throws it down.
And once Chris gets the position he wants, he is throwing it down with a vengeance.
The pass to Capella. Hunter, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 4. And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
To the left wing. Here's Herter. They get it again, and it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Capella over to help. Here's Bowman, defended by Young. Over to the wing. Back to Chris. Rebound by the Hawks. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Collins is running. Three-pointer. No good there. The Warriors go the other way with it. Thompson for the triple. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Herter passes to Capella. Young outside. Pass to Herter. It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. Some changes for Golden State. Toscano's checked in, and Wiggins is subbed in for Thompson. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Teague kicks to Jones. Back to Teague. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. Looney passes to Chris. Teague on the double team. Chris can't hit.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Passes it to Chris. Here's Looney. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Reddish. And it's Deadman in at the center. Curry wide open. And that one hits back iron.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Young against Thompson. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Just great awareness by Thompson off the pick and roll. He is not always looking to shoot. Got to be aware of his passing.
Young passes to Collins. Fires for 3, and it's Young. That time on the assist by Collins. Young's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks. Curry against Young. Curry looking it over. Reddish grabs the rebound.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Green with the ball. Here's Curry with the 3. And it's Trae Young with the rebound.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Hunter kicks to Reddish. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Using his athleticism, Reddish fights through the foul and managed to put up the shot.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Back to Thompson. Pass to Curry. From deep. They get it back. Chris kicks to Wiggins. Curry from deep 3-point land. Another miss by Curry. The Hawks leading by 12. Young fires away from outside. Draymond Green with the rebound. Thompson for the triple. Second chance shot. Wiggins passes to Chris. Thompson for the triple. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
I mean, a testament to the deep range from well beyond the arc. Thompson never flinches that far out.
And it's Capella missing. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. To the left side wing. Here's Capella, and he banks in the layup. And it's 6 points for Clint Capella.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Looking to get it going. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And it's 7 points for Steph Curry. Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Right side, Collins. And here's Reddish. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson misses. The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Reddish the pass to Capella. Now, here is Young. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tips it up, and it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 11.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
The three-pointer is right on target.
Range that extends out to the parking lot. How do you guard that?
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Now the pass to Capella. Back to Young. From the arc. The Warriors pull it in. And so the Hawks take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead.